And taking your time, arriving in Shavasana, relaxation pose. Just becoming aware of your heels at least hip width, perhaps even mat width apart. Your arms about a 45-degree angle away from the body, palms facing upwards. Feel the connection with your shoulder blades with the floor. Feel your head in line with the spine. Let your facial muscles become really soft, your jaws relaxed. Take a couple of really deep breaths, deep down into the abdomen, inhaling, the abdomen rising, exhaling, the abdomen sinking back down again. Inhaling, abdomen rises. And exhaling, abdomen is sinking back down again. And then let your breath become very soft, very subtle, very even. And visualize that with each exhalation, not only the abdomen is sinking back down, but your entire body sinking down into the mat. With every exhalation, the entire body is becoming a little heavier. With every exhalation, you're fully arriving in your Shavasana. Just guide your awareness through your body. Starting at the feet, becoming aware of your feet from the inside out. Feel your heels on the floor, your lower legs, your upper legs, your buttocks. Bringing your attention to the back of the body, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back and shoulder blades. Bringing your attention to the front of the body, becoming aware of the gentle rising and falling of the abdomen again. The entire abdomen very soft. Becoming aware of your chest open and free. Becoming aware of the back of your hands on the floor, your lower arms, your upper arms. And then bringing your attention from the shoulders and neck towards the head. Feel the back of the head on the mat. Becoming aware of the weight of your head. And then becoming aware of the crown of your head. You can visualize as if you're breathing in and out through the crown of your head. At the same time then becoming aware of the soles of your feet. At the same time becoming aware of your fingertips, crown of your head, soles of your feet, fingertips. And that space, the body in between those points. Be very aware of the entire body. your whole body on the mat, the whole body relaxed, the whole body motionless and still. Bring your attention back to the body. Take a couple of really deep breaths, deep down into the abdomen, connecting yourself really deeply with the body, with the breath. With every breath, energizing, rejuvenating yourself, taking in oxygen, prana. Couple of more really deep conscious breaths. Inhaling, abdomen rises, and exhaling, it's sinking back down again. And then introducing a few gentle movements, fingertips and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. Give yourself a good old stretch. You can take the arms up and over, bringing some length into the body. Perhaps there's a little yawn, a sigh. And then when you're ready, taking your time, coming up to seated position, to start our class with an Om and a mantra. So make sure that you're sitting very comfortably, taking all the props you may need, a couple of cushions, blankets. Bringing length into your spine. Feel those parts of the body which are now firmly rooted down in the ground, your legs, your buttocks. The hands, the arms, the shoulders relaxed. Breastbone forwards and upwards, shoulder blades down and back. The back of the head, a tiny bit more towards the ceiling. The neck is long and relaxed. Jaw soft, facial muscles soft, forehead smooth. Again, connecting with your breath, take a couple of deep breaths down into the abdomen. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Inhaling for Om. Sahana vavatu sahanau bhunaktu saha viryam karavavahai tejasvina vaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Om Namah Shivaya. Hello and welcome to the class. To those of you practicing here today and also to those of you practicing at home. My name is Kaivalya. I'll guide you through the class today. It's a gentle Yoga Vidya style class, so you're invited to take it easy today, even if you're usually used to a more strenuous class. Try and slow down a little and really deeply connecting with your breath, focusing on the breath whenever you feel or you catch your mind wandering. Just bring it back, focusing on your breath, either the falling and rising of your abdomen or perhaps at the nostrils where you can feel the cool air streaming in and the slightly warmer air flooding back out again. As for the sequence, it is the sort of gentle version of the Yoga Vidya class, and at the end we'll have a nice long form of Yoga Nidra to really relax very deeply. Okay, so let's make a start. We're going to do a couple of rounds of Kapalabhati to wake us up a little bit. So Kapalabhati, just to remind yourself, you're going to use the abdomen, and it's a very powerful exhalation, very active exhalation through the nose. And by then relaxing the abdomen again, there's a passive inhalation. The whole thing looks a bit like this. So let's do a couple of rounds of those together. So you're invited to close your eyes. Make sure that you're sitting comfortably. The hands and arms and shoulders are very soft. The spine is upright. Facial muscles relaxed. Forehead smooth. Take a couple of deep breaths. Inhaling abdomen out. Exhaling abdomen back in again. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling completely. Inhaling comfortably, beginning, exhaling through the nose. Exhale, 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 exhaling completely, emptying your lungs. Just enjoy that silence for a moment. If you are very familiar with the practice, you can practice Agnisara. Otherwise, just enjoy that moment between the breaths. And then inhaling again very deeply. Exhaling completely in your own time. And when you're ready, filling the lungs through approximately 3/4, retaining the breath. Setting Mula Bandha, pulling the pelvic floor muscles inwards and upwards. Focusing on the abdomen, visualizing a light, a fire, a bright sun in your abdomen. Om Grinihi Surya Adityaha only retaining the breath as long as it's comfortable for you today. And when your breath wants to flow again, keeping your attention in the abdomen, visualizing that bright inner sun. And then prepare yourself for second round, exhaling completely. Inhaling comfortably, begin so, hum, 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 so, hum. Exhaling completely, enjoying that silence between the breaths. And then when you notice that the breath wants to move again, inhaling very deeply, taking a breath or two, completely relaxed. And then when you're ready, filling your lungs comfortably, retaining the breath, setting Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles inwards and upwards, setting that seal, bringing the attention back to the abdomen and visualizing how you're taking that inner sun from the abdomen up to the chest. You can visualize that the whole heart area, the whole heart space is now filled with a bright, shiny light. Perhaps you can visualize that you're radiating outwards from your heart. Staying very relaxed. If the breath wants to move again, let it go. Let it flow again. Third and final round of Kapalabhati. Exhaling completely. Inhaling comfortably. Begin. So, hum, 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 so, hum. Once again, emptying the lungs completely. Brief moment of silence. Or if you're familiar with Uddiyana Bandha, you can set Uddiyana Bandha. Spine is long, head in line with the spine. And don't fight with the breath. If it wants to flow again, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. And in your own time, filling the lungs to approximately 3/4. Setting Mula Bandha, retaining the breath. Bringing the attention back to the chest. And then bringing that light, that energy from the chest area up to the head. visualizing that your head is now filled with a bright, shiny light. And you're radiating outwards from your head. Kapalabhati, shining skull. Staying very relaxed, and if the breath wants to flow again, let it go, keeping the attention in your head, visualizing that bright light. Just enjoying the benefits of the Kapalabhati practice for a few moments. Perhaps you feel a little bit more awake, a little more energized. Perhaps there's a feeling of clarity, of openness. And as Kapalabhati is a rather energizing exercise, we're going to continue with Anuloma Viloma as a calming pranayama practice. So getting ready for alternate nostril breathing. The left hand in Chin Mudra, tip of your index finger and thumb are touching. Right hand Vishnu Mudra, curling in the index finger, middle finger, and then using the thumb and the ring finger for the alternate nostril breathing. Once again, you're invited to close your eyes, bringing the attention to your breath, becoming aware of the breath flooding in and out through both nostrils. Inhaling cool air flooding in, exhaling slightly warmer air flooding out. Exhaling completely, bringing the right hand up to the nose. Inhaling left. Closing both nostrils, retaining the breath. Make sure that you're sitting very comfortably. The spine is long, shoulders relaxed. Opening the right nostrils, exhaling right. Taking your time, watching your breath flowing out. Inhaling right. Retaining the breath. If this rhythm is not comfortable for you, do feel free to continue in your own rhythm. Exhalation approximately twice as long as your inhalation. Opening left, exhaling left. Taking your time again, watch the breath flowing out. Inhaling left, retaining the breath by closing both nostrils, the right elbow close to the body, both shoulders very relaxed, forehead smooth, jaws are soft. Exhaling right. So if you're watching the breath, using all 8 seconds for the exhalation, inhaling right deeply, retaining the breath. Perhaps there's a hint more length in the spine, bringing the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Exhaling left. Smoothly and evenly. Inhaling left. Retaining the breath. During the retention, you can bring the focus to the point between the eyebrows, middle of the forehead, middle of the head, visualizing a bright light. Exhaling right. very gently, evenly, completely. Inhaling right, retaining the breath, bringing the attention to your third eye, point between the eyebrows, middle of the forehead, middle of the head, visualizing a bright, shiny light. Exhaling left, as if you're exhaling through the third eye. Inhaling left to the point between the eyebrows, retaining the breath, keeping your attention at the third eye. You can also repeat a mantra like Om, Om Namah Shivaya, or your own mantra. Exhaling right, as if you're exhaling through the third eye. Inhaling right towards the point between the eyebrows, retaining the breath. Whenever you notice your mind is wandering, do bring it back to the point of concentration, visualizing a light, repeating a mantra. Exhaling left. Inhaling left towards the point between the eyebrows, retaining the breath. Visualizing a light, repeating Om, Om Namah Shivaya, your own mantra. Exhaling right. Inhaling right towards the point between the eyebrows, retaining the breath. Exhaling left. Inhaling for the final round, retaining the breath, keeping the attention at Agnya Chakra, point between the eyebrows, bright light, mantra. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Last retention. Finishing, exhaling left. Do take your time. When you've exhaled completely, let your hand rest again on your thigh, your knee, in your lap. Just remain motionless for a couple of moments, enjoying the benefits of your practice. Perhaps there's a feeling of calmness. Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. It's a very calming effect. A nice pranayama practice just before going to bed or before you practice your meditation. Harmonizing sun and moon energy within your system. And then introducing some movement into the body in your own time. Come up to standing. prepare yourself, prepare the mat for some asanas. So getting rid of all those props you no longer need. Coming up to a standing position. You can place the feet about shoulder width apart on your mat. Fixing your gaze on a point in front of you. For the next inhalation, coming up to the toes, taking the arms up, giving your body a nice good stretch all the way into the fingertips, and exhaling back down again. One smooth movement. Inhaling, coming up to the toes, taking the arms all the way up, and exhaling back down. One last time. Inhaling all the way up, and exhaling down. Be very soft in your knees as you move into a rotation. Let your arms be really heavy. You can take the head back also. See what's comfortable for you. Maybe a little faster now. Maybe your arms are actually very gently touching your body, massaging you, waking yourself up. Very soft in the knees as you move into the rotation. And then coming back. You can place the tip of your fingers on top of your shoulders and start rotating your arms, becoming aware of your shoulder joints. Nice big circles. And then changing direction. Drawing really nice big circles with your elbows. Enjoying the movement in your shoulder joints. And then letting your hands drop again. Once again, focus your gaze. It helps you with your balancing poses. So fixing the gaze on a point ahead of you. And then bringing the weight onto the left foot. Stretching the right leg out in front of you. And now drawing circles with your toes, with your big toe. Nice and even movements. The leg as straight as you can, very relaxed. Keep on breathing. Changing direction. Nice, big, even and smooth circles. Sometimes there's a little crackling sound. And then bending the knee. So if you're going to hug the knee in, inhaling, moving up and exhaling, maybe the thigh is just getting a little closer to the abdomen. Keep on breathing down into the abdomen. Fixing the gaze on one point ahead of you. Keep on breathing. Inhaling as if you're growing a little taller. Exhaling the thigh a tiny bit more to the abdomen. One last breath here. And exhaling down. You could just loosen your legs a little. And then once again, fixing your gaze, this time bringing the weight into the right foot, stretching out the left leg in front of you, and then circling foot again. The leg is as straight as you can, and the movements from your ankle joint. Nice and smooth. If you find it hard to balance, you can also hold on to a wall or a chair. Changing directions. Don't forget to breathe. Nicely and evenly. Once again, bending the knee. So if you're going to hug the knee in, inhaling as if you're pulling yourself up. Exhaling the thigh a tiny bit closer towards the belly. Shoulders a long way away from the ear, the chest open. Keep on breathing. Focus fixed on one point. One last breath. And exhaling down. Just loosening yourself up a little. And then coming to the front end of your mat. A couple of rounds, very slow Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Once again, you're really invited to connect with the breath. So enjoying the breath and the movement. First of all, arriving in Tadasana, mountain pose. So if you're going to pull your kneecaps a little bit upwards, you can activate your thighs and your buttocks. Feel the tilting of the pelvis as you're tucking the tailbone under. The chest nice and open, shoulder blades are melting down and back, heart space open and wide. The back of the head towards the ceiling, neck is long, jaws are soft, forehead smooth. Inhaling here, exhaling, bringing the hands to Namaste. Inhaling up and exhaling forward and down. You can bend the knees. Inhale, right foot back, sprinter position. Retaining the breath, coming into plank. Enjoy your strength for a moment here. Exhaling, knees, chest, forehead. Inhaling forwards, upwards, cobra. Nice and gentle. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling, bending the knees, coming forwards and up, stretching all the way up. Exhaling, arms back down again. Inhaling, exhaling, Namaste. Inhaling up, exhaling forward and down. Do bend the knees. Inhale, left gaze ahead, sprinter. Retaining plank. Exhaling, knees, chest, forehead. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, push yourself back, downward dog. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling, knees bend, coming forward and up. Exhaling down. Enjoy the breath and the movement. Inhaling, exhaling, Namaste. Inhaling up, exhaling forward and down. Inhale right, retain plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead, elbows nicely tucked in. Inhaling forwards, upwards, cobra. Exhaling down dog, spine is long. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Inhaling all the way up and exhaling down. Inhaling, exhaling, Namaste. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale left, retain plank. Exhaling, 8 points to the floor. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling down dog. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Breath and movement. Inhale, exhale. Inhale or up. Exhale down. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale right, exhale left, inhale up, exhale down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale left, retain, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale left, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, right, retain, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, right, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, left, retain, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, up, exhale, last round, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, right, retain, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, right, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, left, retain, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, left, exhale, inhale all the way up and exhaling down. Setting the feet a little further apart, closing your eyes for a moment, enjoying the benefits of Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Beautiful way of warming up the entire system. Perhaps you're aware of that warmth spreading through the body, as if each and every cell is vibrating a little. Feel the breath. Just watch it. Give it some space, some time to find its smooth rhythm again. Perhaps you can feel or visualize that prana, that energy buzzing through the system. And as the breath finds its even and smooth rhythm again, let's continue. So inhaling, taking the arms up. Exhaling as if you're going to sit on a chair behind you, bending the knees. Once again, tucking your tailbone under so the lower spine is nice and straight, bringing some length into the lower spine, tucking the tailbone under. Keep on breathing, nice as the chest is nice and open. Arms alongside the ears. Keep them nicely stretched up. Perhaps the chair is a tiny bit smaller than you think it is. Keep on smiling, very good. Keep on breathing. It does help. 3 more breaths. Enjoy. So if you're breathing towards the thighs, feel how strong they are. It's very long, 3 breaths. And then exhaling, coming down onto your back, Shavasana. Just let the body settle for a moment. Feel that nice contact with the floor. Feel how the floor is supporting you. So if Mother Earth is holding you, you can let go completely. Just enjoy that moment of letting go. And if you notice that the mind starts to wander, bring it back to the breath, watching that subtle up and down of the abdomen. Or notice that flow of breath at the nostrils. Inhaling a little cooler air flooding in, exhaling slightly warmer air flooding out again. Going to do a little bit of work for our abdominal muscles. So now, placing the feet on the mat, the heels relatively close to the buttocks, the feet, the knees about hip width apart. You can interlock your fingers behind your head. Push the lower back into the mat. Really connect with the floor. And then inhaling, lift your head, your chest up. You're looking forwards in between your knees. Keep on breathing. Moving as far up as you need to in order for your abdominal muscles to be working. Keep on breathing. You can leave the neck relaxed, the head in line with the spine. Keep on breathing towards the abdomen. Once again, you can visualize that inner sun, that inner fire. Keep on breathing towards the abdomen. 3 more breaths. Deep breaths. And exhaling, lowering the head back down again, leaving the feet where they are. Going to do a second round in a moment. If you like, you can also lift your lower legs so that your calves are parallel to the floor. Inhaling back up again. The lower back nicely pushed into the mat. As far up as you need to in order for your abdominal muscles to be working nicely. Keep on breathing towards the abdomen, enjoying that strength, that inner fire, staying relaxed at the same time. Forehead smooth, gentle smile, keep on breathing. 3 more breaths, strengthening your abdominal muscles. And then exhaling back down. You can set the feet a little further apart. The knees are dropping towards each other in the middle. And relax. You can already grab hold of a cushion if you like. Make sure that if you choose to use a cushion later, there's one within easy reach of you. But first, let's do a nice gentle exercise for the spine. So placing the heels again fairly closely towards the buttocks, the feet and the knees about hip width apart. The arms alongside the body, palms facing towards the mat. You can once again push the lower back into the mat. Feel the gentle tilting of the pelvis. The next inhalation, pushing the feet into the mat, peeling the spine off from the lower end of your spine, coming into a shoulder bridge, lifting the hips up, staying here for a breath or 2. Feel the connection of both soles of the feet with the floor. And you can visualize it as if you're holding a ball between your knees. Sometimes they have a tendency to drift outwards. Keep on breathing. And then with the next exhalation, rolling back down again, vertebra by vertebra, taking your time. You're going to repeat that in your own rhythm, and if you like, with the inhalation, you can also take the arms up and over. So inhaling, lifting the hips back up again, if you like, with or without arms, opening the entire front of the body, remaining in this open position for a breath or 2, and then exhaling back down again. Vertebra by vertebra, rolling out of the pose, taking the arms back down again. Twice more, inhaling up, remaining here for a breath or 2. And then exhaling back down, as if you're going to count each vertebra as it makes contact with the floor again. Remember that ball which you're holding between the knees. Keep your legs nice and active. One final round. And taking your time, rolling back out again. You can leave the feet where they are or set them a little further apart. Let the knees meet in the middle. Relax for a moment. Watch the breath. Watch its even, smooth flow. Watch how it finds its natural rhythm again. So this was a nice dynamic preparation for the shoulder stand, or it's also a very nice gentle alternative for shoulder stand. So you can choose now if you want to practice in a very gentle way this morning. In that case, you're just going to grab a cushion now. And once again, lifting your hips up and placing that cushion underneath the sacrum, so your lower back, so where it's very comfortable. And then you're going to lift your legs up. And that's a very nice, gentle version of the shoulder stand. Those of you who do wish to practice the shoulder stand, inhaling, lifting the legs up, lifting the hips up, and supporting your back with both hands. So you choose what you would like to practice today. Either the supported shoulder stand with a cushion, nice and relaxed, or coming into a very relaxed shoulder stand. You're once again invited to close your eyes and enjoy this comfortable inversion. Watch how it feels, how the breath feels in this inversion. Still, the breath is an even and smooth flow. Watch its coming and its going. Whenever the mind starts to wander, very lovingly, very calmly bring it back. A lot of patience. Bring it back to focus on the breath. 3 more breaths in your shoulder stand. Those of you using a cushion, you can bend the knees now, placing the feet back on the mat again, lifting the hips up, taking the cushion out from underneath you. Those of you in the shoulder stand, let go of the back with your hands, lowering your legs a little further back, and then rolling out of the shoulder stand, vertebra by vertebra, taking your time. Once again, using your abdominal muscles. Try and keep the head pushed into the mat as you roll out of the pose, vertebra by vertebra. Very nice. And for a moment, taking time to arrive in Shavasana. Let the body, let the breath settle again after your inversion. And then mentally prepare yourself for the fish Matsyasana. Again, if you want to practice very gently today, feel free to use a cushion again. In this case, you're placing it underneath the upper back, so the height of your breastbone. Make sure it's nice and comfortable also for your lower back. And if you like, you can put another cushion or a folded blanket underneath the head. And then you can just let the arms melt into the mat to the left and right of the body. And you're just going to enjoy that openness of the chest in this passive fish. It's a nice and relaxing pose which you can hold for a few minutes. Of course, those of you who wish to practice the classic fish pose, Matsyasana, are also invited to do so. You can come into the fish pose in your own time. Otherwise, using the cushion, really relax and melt into that openness of the chest. Bringing the attention to your heart space. Nice open chest. Once again, if you like, you can visualize bright light radiating outwards from your heart. Perhaps your attention also was wandering to the throat area. You can either focus on the heart space, Anahata chakra, heart chakra, or your throat chakra, Vishuddha chakra. Or visualizing light in that entire area as you're enjoying that opening of heart and throat. So if you're breathing in and out of the heart, in and out of the throat, radiating light. Three last breaths in your pose. And prepare to come out of the pose in the classic fish. Inhaling, gently lifting the head. Before exhaling, you're releasing your arms. With a cushion, you can gently roll to the side and pull the cushion out from underneath you. And then coming to lie in Shavasana once more. Let the body, let the breath settle. If you feel that your body needs a little counter pose, feel free to either hug the knees in or get grabbing hold of the neck, the head, and bringing a tiny bit of length into the neck. Or just relax in Shavasana. Let the body, let the breath settle. Once again, feeling Mother Earth supporting you. Feel how you're being held. There's absolutely nothing to do. It's just the breathing, the coming and the going of your breath. That fine and subtle movement, that continuous flow of energy, of prana. Which is also holding, supporting you. And you can simply watch, or simply let go, and move into that silence for a few moments. And prepare for movement again. You can hug your knees towards the chest, holding your knees, your shins, or holding the thighs from underneath the knees, just holding, grabbing there wherever you can reach very comfortably. Maybe there's a gentle rocking notion of gently massaging your lower back, gentle rocking from side to side, or perhaps circling the knees. So gently massage the lower back a little. If you're circling the knees, changing directions. And then turning onto the right-hand side, remaining there for a moment. And then bring yourself up to seated position. Preparing for our forward bend. As a nice and gentle preparatory exercise or nice alternative for the forward bend, you can prop your feet up so that the heels are touching the floor and the toes are pointing upwards. And you can hug your knees in. So you're bending forward so that the abdomen is connecting with your thighs. You're hugging the knees in nicely. And then if you like, you can very gently let the heels slide out a tiny bit. If possible, you're keeping that connection with the abdomen and the thighs. So the abdomen is very strongly connected with your thighs. Only go as far as it's comfortable. Maybe remaining here for a few moments. And then if you feel like it, if possible, sliding a little further. So taking your time, coming into a very comfortable forward bend. You can let the head drop once you've arrived in the pose and relax. Perhaps there's a gentle, nice stretch noticeable at the back of the legs. Toes pointing upwards. Hugging the thighs into the abdomen. And feel that breath, that movement of the abdomen against the thighs. Inhaling the abdomen, pushing a little further into the thighs, and exhaling as a little melting down and becoming a little softer, even still a little bit softer. Every exhalation, melting forwards. Watch what's happening as you're staying in this position for a little while longer, noticing whether the mind is already keeping you engaged, keeping you busy. Is it wandering away already? Can you bring it back to the breath? Simply watch what's going on as the body is remaining in this stillness, in this motionlessness. Watch with curiosity if it's possible to really slow down breath and mind. And then prepare yourself to come out of the pose. Gently lift your head, let go of your elbows. Inhaling, coming back up, very gently, taking your time. Letting your legs slide out again, coming into a seated position. Placing the hands behind you and just open the chest towards the sky. Open the front part of the body again. Either keeping the head in line with the spine, keeping the chest towards keeping the chin towards the chest, or alternatively letting the head gently sink that back. Couple of breaths here, enjoy. And coming back up again. Coming to lie on the abdomen in preparation for a couple of backward bends. You can build a little pillow with your hands, placing the forehead on your hands, or maybe the cheek, your temple. Just let the body settle again. Big toes touching, heels dropping out to the sides. Keep on watching the breath. Inhaling very gently, the abdomen pushing into the mat. And exhaling, there's a little more melting into the mat, a little more softness. A couple of backward bends to strengthen our back muscles. Bringing the legs together, toes pointing backwards, top of the feet on the mat. Placing the forehead on the mat, placing the hands underneath your shoulders. The elbows nicely tucked into the body. Pushing the top of your feet into the mat, pushing your pubic bone into the mat, activating the buttocks ever so gently, inhaling, lifting, head and chest gently forwards and up, coming into a gentle cobra. Try and let those back muscles work. So there's very gentle pressure only in the hands, or if you like, you can also lift the hands up a little and let those back muscles work. Keep your pubic bone pushed into the mat, the buttocks gently activated. Head in line with the spine. Keep on breathing, becoming aware of your shoulder blades. Bringing your shoulder blades a tiny bit closer together. Feel that openness of the chest. 3 more breaths in your cobra. Inhaling as if you're moving a tiny bit further up. Exhaling as if you're relaxing within the pose. 2 more breaths. Final breath. And with the next exhalation, rolling back out of the pose. A little pillow with your hands. Let the head settle again. Relax. Big toes touching, heels dropping out to the side. It's time again to melt into the mat. Relax. One more back bend. Bringing the legs together again. Placing the forehead on the mat, bringing the arms alongside the body, Palms facing the mat, thumbs out. Once again, connecting with your pubic bone and your abdomen, your navel. With the next inhalation, you're going to lift everything off the mat which you can lift off the mat. So your legs, your arms, your head, your upper body. Breathing into the abdomen. With every inhalation, as if you're going to lift yourself a little further up. With every exhalation, you're actually relaxing in the pose. Inhaling a little further up, the legs, the arms, the head, the corners of your mouth. Smile a little, keep on breathing. 3 more breaths towards the back muscles. Feel how they're working now. Keep on breathing. 1 last breath. And exhaling down. You can place your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up to your hands and knees. The hands underneath your shoulders. The knees underneath your hip joints. And exhaling, cat stretch. Inhaling, long spine, looking up a little. Exhaling, round back. Inhaling, lengthen to the spine in your own rhythm. Few dynamic rounds. So if you're breathing towards the spine, feel that nice flexibility, that smoothness, that juiciness of your spine, the vertebrae, the discs. 1 last breath, 1 last movement. And then when you're ready, with the next exhalation, letting your buttocks move towards your heels, child's pose, forehead on the floor. You can take the arms back alongside the body, arms gently bent so that you can relax your shoulders. If your buttocks are not touching your heels, you can use a little cushion. Make sure that you're comfortable in your child's pose. Bringing the attention again to the breath. Bringing the attention inwards. Really resting within yourself, within this body, enjoying that very moment, this very moment. Only the gentle movement of the breath, that steady flow. Prepare yourself to come out of the pose. With the next inhalation, vertebra by vertebra, rolling up the head. It's the last thing you're lifting up, chin on the chest, rolling all the way up. And then stretching the legs out in front of you. Preparing yourself for a gentle twist. Bending the right leg, right foot on the outside of the left knee, and grabbing hold of that right knee with both hands. Pull yourself up so the spine is nice and tall, nice and long. Hugging the knee in with your left arm, then inhaling, right arm up, exhaling into the twist to the right hand side, placing that back hand on the mat, very little weight on this back hand, neck, the head in line with the spine, shoulders a long way away from the ears. You can turn the head as far as it's comfortable, keeping the facial muscles relaxed, closing your eyes. Keep on breathing, remaining in the pose. Inhaling, there's a growing tall, a gentle upwards movement. And exhaling, there's a hint of twist. Inhaling, spine long. And exhaling, a hint of twist. A couple more active breaths into the pose. And then you've arrived in your Ardha Matsyendrasana, half-seated twist. You can bring your attention again to the spine. Once again, enjoying its flexibility. The vertebrae and discs, nice and juicy, enabling the prana to flow very nicely. You can also visualize as if you're breathing up and down the spine. Inhaling, breath coming in from the crown of your head all the way down to the lower end of the spine, and exhaling back up again, or the other way around. Your spine like a column of light. Three more breaths in the asana. Prepare yourself to come out of the asana, inhaling, lifting right arm up, exhaling, returning to the center, letting the right leg stretch out again in front of you. Prepare the other side, bending the left leg, left foot outside the right knee, hugging the knee in again once more. Really make sure that the spine is nice and long. Then hugging with your right arm, the left knee in towards you, inhaling, left arm up, exhaling to the left. Very little weight on the back hand, spine long, head in line with your spine. Taking the head into the twist as far as it's comfortable for you. Keep on breathing. Inhaling a little bit taller still, and exhaling a hint of twist. Shoulders relaxed. Once again, you can visualize that activating breath for the subtle spine, your Sushumna, inhaling as if you're breathing through the crown of your head to the very bottom end of your spine, exhaling back up again. Your spine, a column of light. Three more breaths. prepare to come out of the pose. Inhaling, lifting the left arm up. Exhaling back to the center. Both legs stretched out in front of you. Taking a little time in this neutral position. And then placing the body on the mat, Shavasana, final relaxation. Taking all the props you may need, cushions, blankets. Make sure this physical body is then in a very comfortable position. Taking the feet out, the heels at least hip, perhaps even mat width apart. The arms resting at about a 45-degree angle away from the body, palms, if possible, facing upwards. Shoulder blades melting into the mat. The head in line with your spine. Just double checking that your jaws are soft. The forehead is smooth. The eyes and the lips very gently closed. Feel that touching of the lips, of the eyelids. Just take a couple of breaths for you to fully arrive in Shavasana. Going to relax with a form of Yoga Nidra, the sleep of the yogi, making sure that the physical body is now settled in a very comfortable position. There's now a notion of relaxation spreading through the entire body. From the soles of your feet to the top of your head, to the fingertips, the entire body completely sinking, melting into this notion of relaxation. You can, in your mind, repeat Om. Mentally repeat, I am now practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake during the entire practice. I am now practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake during the entire practice. And you can now form a resolve in your mind, an affirmation, a positive sentence about something you wish to work on, something you wish to achieve. A very simple, positive sentence which you are now repeating in your mind as your resolve. Repeat it 3 times. And you're now guiding your awareness through the different parts of your body. You're moving fairly swiftly from one part of the body to the next. Beginning on the right side with your right hand. The thumb of your right hand, the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulders, right waist, right hip, right thigh, right knee, right calf, right foot, right sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Moving to the left side, becoming aware of your left hand, thumb of your left hand, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left waist, left hip, left thigh, knee, lower leg, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Coming to the back of the body, shoulder blades, back, right buttocks, left buttocks, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right side of the back, left side of the back, the entire spine, the entire back of the body. Bringing the attention to the front of your body, your forehead, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, navel, the entire abdomen. Becoming aware of the entire right leg, the left leg, both legs together, right arm, left arm, both arms together, the entire back, the abdomen, the chest, entire upper back, upper body, the entire body, the entire body. Once again, bringing your awareness, guiding your awareness through the body. Try and stay awake during the practice of Yoga Nidra. Bringing the attention to your right hand, your thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right waist, right hip, right thigh, knee, lower leg, foot, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Left side of the body, left hand, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left waist, left thigh, left knee, left lower leg, left foot, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bringing your awareness to the back of the body, right buttocks, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right side of the back of the body, left side of the back of the body, the entire spine, the entire back of the body. Guiding your awareness to the front of the body, your crown of the head, the forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, navel, the entire abdomen. Becoming aware of the whole of the right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together, the right arm, the left arm, both arms together, the back of the body, the front of the body, the entire torso, the entire head, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now guiding your awareness to your breath, bringing your awareness to your navel, visualizing and feeling that very gentle movement of the navel. And bringing your attention to your chest. Once again, feel that subtle and fine movement of the chest as the breath comes and goes. Bringing your awareness to the throat area, as if you're breathing in and out through the throat center. And guiding your awareness to your nostrils. Inhaling cool air streaming in, exhaling warmer air streaming back out again. Now become aware of a feeling of warmth, of heat in the entire body, as if on a hot summer's day, the entire body very warm, the entire body warm. Now, a feeling of cold spreading through the entire body, as if on a cold winter's day, the entire body cold. Now a feeling of heaviness spreading through the entire body, the body getting heavier and heavier, the entire body heavy. Now a feeling of lightness spreading through the entire body getting lighter and lighter, almost as if your body is floating away, light as a feather. Now visualizing your spine, visualizing your whole spine, your spine like the long stem of a lotus flower, the whole spine like the long stem of a lotus flower. There are 7 lotus flowers along your spine, bringing your attention to the lower end of your spine, root chakra, Muladhara chakra, visualizing a lotus flower with 4 dark red petals. Then guiding your awareness to the sacral chakra, a little further up the spine, Svadhisthana chakra. Visualizing a lotus flower with 6 light red petals inside, white, blue color. And then guiding your attention a little further up to the navel center, Manipura chakra. Visualizing a lotus flower with 10 crimson red petals inside, fire red. Guiding your attention a little further up to the heart chakra, Anahata chakra. A lotus flower, 12 deep red petals inside, dark blue. Then guiding your awareness to your throat chakra, Vishuddha chakra. A lotus flower with 16 dark grey purple petals inside, a beautiful violet. Agnya chakra, third eye, center of the head. Visualizing a lotus flower here with 2 pure white petals, bright, pure white. Guiding your awareness then to the crown of your head, Sahasrara chakra, crown chakra. A beautiful lotus flower with 1,000 petals. Now visualizing how the entire body is lying on a beautiful big lotus flower. The whole body resting on a beautiful big lotus flower. The entire body resting on a lotus flower. Now it is time to repeat your resolve, your affirmation once more, using the same positive short sentence, repeating it in your mind 3 times. Bringing back the attention to your body. Feel the body lying here, now, on the mat. Becoming aware of this room. Returning to the body, deepening the breath, taking a couple of breaths deep down into the abdomen. Inhaling, abdomen rises. Exhaling, abdomen sinking back down again. And then introducing a few gentle movements. Your fingers, your toes, your hands, your legs. Maybe you wish to stretch your body. Maybe you wish to hug the knees in. Making a few movements of your choice. See what's good for you, for your body. And then when you're ready, coming up to seated position for our final Om and closing mantra. Taking a few moments to let the body settle again in this seated position. The spine long, the chest nice and open. Facial muscles, jaws and forehead relaxed. The neck nice and long, hands, arms, shoulders soft. Once again, really connecting with your breath. Inhaling abdomen out, exhaling abdomen back in again. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Inhaling for Om. And then closing with the Om Triambakam, the great healing mantra, which you can use for yourself and also sending out that loving, healing energy out into the world. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivadanam Urvaukkamiva Bandhanam Mrityo Mukshyaamritad. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivadanam Urvaukkamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshyaamritad. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivadanam Urvaukkamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshyaamritad. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. And in gratitude to the Masters, Om Bolo Sadguru Shivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Bolo Shri Guru Vishnu Devananda Maharaj Ki Jai. And to all Masters, Om Sarva Santana Ki Jai. Thank you very much for your lovely practice today. Hope you're all well. Wishing you all the best. Om Namah Shivaya.